Okay, we're online. Hello. Heavensturn is going on right now, and once again, I have procrastinated until the last day. So let's go talk to Snake Lady. My, you look ready for all manner of arduous journeys and feats of valor. Do I? An adventurer, perchance? Pray forgive my idle speculation. I am known as the Heavensturn, along with my fellow delegates, have come to these shores that we might share our Heavensturn custom with the fine folk of Eorzea. Both our peoples mark the turning of one year to the next, but how we do so differs in a few key respects. In Eorzean tradition, the 12 choose one of their number to guide the realm throughout the coming year. In the Far East, however, custom dictates that we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year's totem is none other than the Hebi, although the term snake might be more familiar to Eorzean ears. Where I hail from, this oft-reviled creature represents longevity and regeneration, owing to the miraculous manner in which the Hebi emerges anew time and again after shedding its skin. That many and more may benefit from the noble beast's blessings, my fellow delegates and I have devised what we hope will be an entertaining little event. I present to you the inaugural Slithery Trivia Trial. Okay. Participants will wend their way snake-like through the city streets and answer the questions posed by the trivia taskmasters they encounter. I have bid my sisters, the 3 Heavensturn, await their charges at certain locations throughout Limsa. As for you, adventurer, I urge you to seek them out and put your knowledge of Far Eastern customs to the test, and rest assured that an auspicious prize is yours for the taking should you succeed. Consider it a means of stocking up on good fortune before your next foray out into the world. How about it? Have I piqued your interest? Show me who to punch. This little event of ours is first and foremost about promoting insight and understanding. To that end, should you find yourself stumped during the quiz, simply say so, and my sisters will provide a helpful hint. If it is a perfect score you seek, you may also wish to speak with the Heavensturn and acquire the knowledge you need. The first quizmaster you shall face is the eldest of my younger sisters, the blue Heavensturn. You'll find her a short distance north of here. Pray shed your misgivings and venture forth. Well, we like lore, so let's go talk to the guy. I'm down here, dude. Good morrow to you, my lady. I am the Heavensturn, a member of Far Eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heavensturn with the good people of Eorzea. If there's aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask. I come seeking knowledge. Say no more. Pray listen carefully. We Far Easterners are fond of our superstitions, one of which concerns the Hebi, a creature said to bestow great fortune upon all who behold one. But Hebi are as multifarious as they are scaly, and while each species has their merits, white Hebi in particular are revered for their rarity. But there is one serpent that stands, or rather slithers, above the rest, and that is the fabled Great White Tsuchinoko, Luck Giver Supreme. Traditionally, the people of Hingashi have used rice cakes to decorate their homes and represent the creature when praying for its blessings. Alas, in modern times, sightings of the real serpent have all but ceased. Okay. The bracing ocean air, the hustle and the bustle. What a marvelous place. I do hope my dear sisters and I get a chance to do some sightseeing. Oh, I keep getting caught up in the charms of this fair city. I have a question for you, slithery trivia trial contender. Let me see. Ready? As you are no doubt aware, the snake is considered a most auspicious creature by native Hingashi, but what blessing can one hope to receive from the humble Hebi? Good luck. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Snakes are indeed said to be bringers of fortune. By the way, there exists one scalekin in particular, known to lavish extra helpings of luck on those who encounter it, the Tsuchinoko. Where other serpents are sleek and slender, the Tsuchinoko is broad and bulbous. Alas, few have ever laid eyes upon its decidedly unsnake-like form. Anyhow, that brings my section of the quiz to an end. You'll find my younger sister, the yellow Hebi Yuriki, by the Drowning Wench. Pay her a visit for the next round of the Slithery Trivia Trial. By the kami, this city is absolutely packed with people. It's enough to send you dizzy. Maybe I'm done here, right? Give me a moment, contender. You're aware that the snake is a symbol of luck, yes? Well, some snakes are luckier than others, and they happen to have one thing in common, their color. Any guesses as to what that might be? White. Very good. White is the correct answer. White snakes are rare, mystical creatures, hence the association with good fortune. But when it comes to rarity and mystique, there's one snake that deserves special mention, the elusive great white Tsuchinoko. In times past, people would pray to the lucky serpent in the hope of receiving its blessings. In the past 100 years or so, though, there hasn't been a single recorded sighting of the creature. Its existence is all but a fable these days. Anyway, you have just one question left. Head to the Bismarck to see my little sister, the red Hebi Yoriki. Run, run, run. Ah, what heavenly smells. I must remember to visit the Bismarck and pick up a few tasty treats for my sisters. There you are, contender. I've been waiting for you. I hope you're ready for the last question. I assume you heard all about how we Far Easterners used to revere the great white Tsuchinoko, yes? I'm guessing my sister also told you how there's been nary a sighting for over a century now. A crying shame, I tell you. Still, the people of Hingashi, being the resourceful people they are, found a suitable surrogate to pay respects to during Heavensturn. Any ideas as to what they might have turned to? Rice cakes is what he told us. Moogle is a funny answer, but no. Rice cakes, precisely. To be honest with you, I'm surprised an Eorzean would even have an inkling. Color me impressed. When I say cake, you're probably thinking of something nice and light, but the rice cakes we decorate our homes with during Heavensturn in Hingashi are rock hard. We take one pebbly hard rice cake and stack it on top of another. You have to use your imagination a little, but they're supposed to look like the great white Tsuchinoko itself. Well, that brings us to the end of the Slithery Trivia trial. Thanks for taking part. We can't forget your prize now, can we? For your efforts, a gift born of the finest, painstaking Hingashi craftsmanship. And it'll be all yours in a matter of moments. Oh, hold on. Blast, I could have sworn we had plenty left. Under normal circumstances, you'd be walking away with an exquisite white Tsuchinoko ornament, positively overflowing with good fortune. But surrounded by all these enticing scents, I completely forgot to restock. My big sister is going to be livid. Oh, seems there was one left after all. Phew. Sorry about all that. Anyhow, it's all yours. Oh, and, it's impertinent to even ask, I know, but could I trouble you to tell my sister, the Hebi Bugyo, I mean, that I've run out of prizes? I'd happily fetch more myself, but I ought to stay here just in case another trivia challenger shows up. So, can I count on you? Yeah, sure. Much obliged. May the kami guide you. Down this way. Am I to understand that my sister allowed prize supplies to run out and ask you to report this fact to me in her stead? Clearly my efforts at disciplining her have fallen short of the mark. I must redouble my efforts. Please accept my sincere apologies. I shall send someone along forthwith to replenish our stocks. Ah, what have we here? Did you perhaps drop your prize? Mochi. By the kami. Our prizes may be exquisitely crafted, but they're mere ornaments. They do not possess the faculty for speech or locomotion, I can assure you. Which leads me to think, could this be the fabled great white Tsuchinoko of yore, unseen and unheard of for generations? To think I'd live to see the day! What a wonderfully auspicious occasion this is. But I must say it is passing strange that the great white Tsuchinoko should appear in Eorzea of all places. Perhaps it found its way on board our delegation's vessel before we set sail. Perhaps you would be willing to take the creature with you on your journey. Of course, for our delegation, the Sacred Serpent's coming is an event of great historical importance. Nevertheless, we cannot discount the notion that the Great White Tsuchinoko chose to appear before you in particular, that you might benefit from its blessings. Besides, it appears quite taken with you. Mochi. Look at that mouth. forget, I should point out that Omikuji are available to draw for the rest of the Heavensturn season. It might prove to be a delightful distraction ere matters great and small call you to the road once again. Not that you need fear drawing a less than encouraging fortune. Nay, with the great white Tsuchinoko at your side, you're sure to overcome any hardships that come slithering your way. You have my heartfelt thanks for joining in with this humble endeavor of ours. May the hallowed Hebi guide you on the path of fortune till the heavens turn once again. Delightfully squidgy, and a veritable fountain of good fortune to boot. Great white serpent of squidge. Initially thought to be a mere ornament, the Hebi Bugyo was just as surprised as you were when this squat, snake-like creature began to move of its own accord. Revered in the Far East as a serpentine bringer of luck, it must have wriggled on board a ship bound for the shores of Limsa-Laminsa. We can bring him out, sure. Let's see. I know that if I use hand over, wherever it is, here we go. There, feed. Okay. So where were we in this story? All the way at Onokoro. I should have one of these so we can teleport there for free. Change jobs because level 45 is not high enough for this area. We'll make white mage. Oh no, I can't fly yet. Pain. According to my map, the plains of Yansha lie to the west. Of note is the one river upon the shores of which Domo was built. This is it. We're finally headed into the heart of Doma. I can't help but be a little nervous. You did well playing. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yansha and my countrymen await. There's a tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to reach our destination. With me. Meanwhile, on the shores of Othard. She's not a great person. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search for radical elements, killing and torturing any who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yamcha. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namai lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. Soldiers in the village, it would be foolish to simply stride in and announce ourselves. It seems peaceful enough to me. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Playing, venture closer if you would, and confirm that there are no soldiers dwarves lurking about.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going to.
Good people of Lamai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information. Learn of recent events. Say, brothers and sisters, is all there is. Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? But of course. Fear the immortal spirit of the dead. Rest assured, nor could be further. Why am I not calling you? Are my people really set upon the ground?
Judging from the reactions of the villagers, it's probably for the best that we left. Who is this boy and where is he taking us? I do not understand it. Was it not clear that we wished to remain a while? I don't know who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer like my father before me and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Cayenne's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I'm hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died. Every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more. Because of them. They were this close to killing us all. To burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. This must be the spring. I see a spring there. Here we go. And there I was thinking our swimming days were behind us. This way, we must dive into the water. Have no fear, Blaine. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the House of the Fierce. Of Eorzea, we of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it's hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but may help with my brother's help. You should hear this playing. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. One by one, my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for a time, and then draw close as if to embrace. One after another. He made us watch, do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left, muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He's said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We're not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. What say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who had set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xenos soon put paid to that with the aid of Yotsu and the secrets she sold. Playing, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. I sure did. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of that massacre. To defeat one's foe, you must first understand his true nature. As the All-Omegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies are legion. We are weak, and they strong. Yet with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Victory will be ours. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eor's at our side, we cannot lose. My ears. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. And now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Han commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. For did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do this together, Plague. Let us go among the people, and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Bosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's all right. By all means, we should be glad of your company and your perspective. Namaya is not far. I say we begin there. see that you two put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. Yeah, I'm totally undercover. I should think my reason's obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of the shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, playing as our leader and we as her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. I'm a merchant. Was this because I'm a wolf elf? That's why we picked merchant? Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Hawaii again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack for a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only got worse. You, a merchant. Forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. Let's not impersonate Hancock. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk our ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send us soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else here, can afford it. Traveling merchant, with meat, perchance. Bah, better not to know why I have so little point. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yansha as you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with each passing day, as others will tell you. Foreign peddlers in Namai. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yansha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There's the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairium moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. I've seen these looks before, that same weary hopelessness. It's It's just like Oligana. Playing, what have you learned? Things suck here. Lisa and I encountered much of the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Let us not yet lose hope. Though the situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Play, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Not yet. Mother wouldn't have wanted anything else. That is a very picky mother to not want any kind of flowers from their kid. An assortment of yellow wildflowers picked for any number of joyful or somber occasions. Ah. I've gotten myself lost. I don't know how to get up there. And I can't fly. Oh, this way, probably. Maybe. Oh, I get it. All the way over there. Whoops. Did not mean to get off. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami, Azami, are you there? Azami. What in the... You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She said your parents were buried here. So she told, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Kyan. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of the insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return. And then I'll have to dig another grave, if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. And this is all we've got, so please don't take it from us. What's wrong, Playing? Did something happen? You are come at a good time, Playing. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issei, he told you all of this. Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperials' actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Could Lord Hien have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so? Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Despite everything we've seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce, consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Is someone coming? I didn't hear anything. Behind me, Playing. They came from the south.
before all else, we must needs ascertain the destination. I doubt this is the first village the Guardians have visited, nor is it like to be the last. I will track this then. Do you help me? Pray return to our headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready. But I should be going with you. I came here to fight. Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution. I know that. I do. It's just when I saw them rounding those people up. Look, if anything happens, anything at all, you better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
Regardless of what the officer claimed, I fear they have crueler designs for these people. With me playing, we must hurry. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They're coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Were circumstances different, we could engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you're a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. There he is. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Sound exactly the same. Except for the ones who didn't make a sound, okay? last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Excellent work playing. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Fluminus. Once it was the base of operations for Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you've proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. The 2 sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. Fine work playing. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Sir, the on from the other villagers are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention. Shortly, you all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. For a mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. My pick. I'm gonna pick this one because it'll be funny. If there were 3 of you standing on each other's shoulders, you could perhaps fit into this uniform. Walking, however, would present a challenge. Though it is often said that one should aspire to be bigger and better things, it would not be prudent at this juncture. Okay, fine. This uniform appears to be more or less your size. With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You've chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. This kabuto and teko should match the uagi hakama and choka in your possession. And with that you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to deal with them. Okay, I have to put on that garbage. Ugh, it's awful. I hate it. at me, I'm an Imperial. Changing of guard, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform, too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. And better clothes. Let's see. Give them better clothes. Oops. Okay. Can't put my glam over these gloves right now because I'm not in the right place. I'm not after you. Okay.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse. To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live. Or has that too been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You are not Ian's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence. That's all we've got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
apologies playing. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall recent events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last 2 I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Now, why didn't you do this part while you were already messing with them? Like, we literally already took them down and, like, stole uniforms and moved their unconscious bodies, and now we're giving them the medicine? Go, carrying unconscious people. The contents of this pouch are a mystery, but you may be assured of their efficacy in befuddling the mind and memories of hapless Imperial soldiers. Mother, is that you? I want to go home. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Yeah, I know. I met your parents.
Didn't think you were there. Did you even spoke with my mother and father? They are in good health then. Your knowledge is of great comfort to me. The time I told the story to I left to learn the secrets of the shadow. Day and night, ever striving to exceed the beauty of physical world. For a time, as servants of the gods, I was dispatched to assist the German liberation. It was then that I learned of the gods, and all summer in September. Good men, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their hands, and they shall but in the end, I confessed this to Lord Healer once. You know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better than the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow strong." Never did I mistake the man. Even when all was lost and I led our people to the losing, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes from left to right, when those broken men fought for liberty, the dream was not one. But you remain resolute even in the face of everything we have seen. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Dover Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
I think I'm probably gonna turn this quest in and then call it for tonight so I don't fall asleep. Let's see, can I teleport there? No. If I can teleport here and get a little closer. Forgot to readjust sound balance. Come, come, we must tell the others of this airship, or hear what they know of it.